good morning, and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live from the CTV studios here in Wellington, Florida. And we got the spring season tuning up for you. We're going to start out today, and our first tournament is going to be the 2023 Sun Cup. And it's a 14-goal tournament. We're going to start on field 3. Two very strong teams coming out today. We're going to start with Santa Rita in their pink. And two ladies got the mother-daughter combination with Melissa Gansey and Riley Gansey. So nice seeing the Gansey ladies playing together here, teaming up with a very strong team with Mariano Uranga, Nito Wacolum, and Alejandro Navija Estrada. They come in at 13 goals. Casablanca. And always fun, Casablanca. They have Larry Austin playing number 1, Grant Gansey. Be playing with Nick Rodan and Juan Bellini Sr. They're in the dark jerseys today, and we will play on the flat for this 2023 Sun Cup. So I'd like to welcome everyone to CTV Sports and, of course, all of our players that are playing this year in the spring season. What a winter we had here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. And, this is the first of 6 tournaments in April and May. Kicks off what to be expected to be our best spring season in the club's 16-year history. And once again, congratulations to the Ganseys and what they've built a club that is the largest, strongest, most innovative club in the nation on its 16th year. So first ball in play. And away we go. And Riley says, let's go, girls. Let's get it going. Nice little pickup by Gansey. She'll override. Turned around. And it'll be Uranga. He'll leave this one, though, for Estrada. Alejandro working it down the right side. He's going to hammer one down. This ball's got eyes, Alejandro. What a shot by Estrada. That's the way you start off the spring season, with the high flag from a good 120 yards out. And on the next shot, well done, Alejandro. And that will push it ahead here, 1-0. Here's a good shot from our drone footage. A good 80 yards plus there by Alejandro. Perfectly placed down the center. Once again, my name is Dale Schwetz. You get on our Facebook conversation. Or, of course, tell a friend about CTV Sports. We also have our new CTV Sports app that is out. So check that out. Try to download our new CTV Sports app and you'll have all CTV Sports in your pocket 24/7. And we cover all kinds of different sports. As here we go on the second bowling of the day. It's going to be Grant Gansey. He'll pick it up for Casablanca. Grant, the ambassador for Casablanca, and doing a great job supporting the Casablanca brand. And that's going to be stolen away, though, as he takes it down. Picked up by Alejandro. We got Riley in front. Riley. Well done, Riley. Ooh, picks up there. She'll override right at the center. But Uranga Nito's going to jump in there. And Riley all by herself on the little chestnut pony. Here's the approach shot. Nice pickup, Riley. Now inside the 40. Look for the shot on goal. Riley Gansey. Yeah, well done, Riley, on the 3-time push there by Alejandro. Finds Nito, and Uranga finds Riley from the 60. Perfect approach shot. She lays it just inside the 20-yard line, and then a nice finish there by Riley Gansey. She'll pick up her first goal of the day. Riley coming in on an A-rated. So 2-0 here early in our first match of the Sun Cup. On the bowling here, now remember, for any of you new viewers, we do switch directions after every bowling, and this is a perfectly placed pass by Grant Gansey looking for Larry Austin. Larry, he'll pulls out the putter, but just off to the side. Larry having a great season this year playing in the World Polo League. And so you remember everything, CTV Sports picking up everything from 6 to 26 goals this year. You can go back and check out all of the action on our YouTube channel or, of course, on chuckertv.com or ctvsports.tv. And it was a fun season covering the 6 to 26. a very successful World Polo League on its 5th season this year. That one's going to bounce off a pony, Roldan, and it'll be Nicky with little back shot, looking for double G. He's got him. Grant Gansey now inside the 60. Look for the shot on goal. He's going to shut it down here. Keep it in behind Uranga. Well done. Good ball control here by Grant. He'll switch and gets backed out, and it's just going to trickle over the line before Nito can get there for the back shot. And Grant will pick up his first of the day. Make it a 2-1. We come back to the center. A few facts about the game of polo. If you're new to the game of polo, remember the field that you're looking at today is 300 yards long by 160 yards wide. You put 9 football or soccer fields in the area of that polo field. Goalposts are 24 feet, 8 yards apart, and you must play the game with your right hand. And, well, we had some new info on that. There's actually a couple sports that you could play. You have to play with your right hand, and that is field hockey, which I find that kind of wild that you need to play field hockey with your right hand, and highlight. And I watched a lot of highlight back in my college days. Dania highlight was a very successful highlight, very competitive highlight, and I never realized they all play with their right hand. So I want to give a shout out to Sharon Robb sending that into me today, because we were talking about that all season long. Polo, you must play with your right hand, but that's pretty obvious because it's based on the rules. The rules are written all for right-handed players. And there was a couple left-handed players that were grandfathered in, and Ski Johnson being one, and then Lefty Lyle. Steve Lane, our umpire on the sideline today, as we have Gaston Dorniak doing all the umpire day. He'll be umpiring by himself, one of our top umpires from the World Polo League, and a very strong group of international umpires we had this season, from Argentina, the UK, and the U.S. And we use the challenge system and the technology to a very high level this year with the World Polo League. I think everybody applauded the ability to use it at a high level. And congratulations here to CTV Sports, taking it to another level since 2014, when we pioneered the challenge system. Man, how's it? It has grown since then and changed the game. Larry, now on the bowling after our Kersey change. We'll use the Kersey change once each chucker. And if you're not used to Kersey change, just for a safety of the four-legged athlete, they'll change, leave everyone the opportunity to change somewhere in the middle. And mostly everybody now in the polo world, around the world, understands and has embraced the Kersey change. Nice little play right here by Uranga. Going to leave it for Strada. Strada down the center, looking for Nito. That one's going to go by Melly. Bounces off of Uranga's pony, and here comes Nicky. Roldan. Roldan down the center. It'll go. Roldan and Gansey playing together for the Blackfin team down at the World Polo League, Beach Polo World Cup this year. Congratulations to Blackfin. Actually, great game against the Satai in the final. Blackfin with Grant Gansey, Nick Roldan, Juancito Bellini. Congratulations to them as they edge out the Satai with Melissa Gansey, Juan Bellini, and Max Carlton. So if you did not get an opportunity to watch it on CTV Sports or live, make sure you go back to our YouTube channel and check it out. You can go to Facebook, our Facebook page too, and pick up a lot of the replays. We have a right-of-way violation here in our first penalty of the day. Here's the replay on it. One play right here where Nick goes for the back shot. Roldan and I are going to hammer that back shot straight down the center. And they come together right there, just going to fall over the top of it as Grant goes for the hook. Penalty 5A, turned around quickly and controlled now by Gansey. Good ball control by Grant. He's going to find Nick on the give and go down the left side. Uranga is going to come in, apply the pressure on defense. Nice shot here by Roldan to lay it inside the 40. Picking up and taken out by Estrada. Alejandro. And he's got ladies everywhere. Melly to the right, Riley to the left. It looks like it's going to be Melly with her first run of the day. Nice pickup here, Mel. She'll take it over the 60. Cruising on the little bay pony. A nice pickup here by Melissa inside the 60. Looking for her first goal of the day. Melly, shot on goal, and there you go. Both Gansey ladies are going to pick up the goal apiece here in the first chukker. And that'll make it 3-1. And actually, the same similar approach that Riley took. Melly's going to lay it right there around the 30, and then a good finish. So 3-1. As we click down to below a minute here in our first chukker. Gaston in the black and red today. And it looks like we might have a timeout to stop the clock here just to make sure we get everybody back for our final bowling of the first chukker. And there it is. Bellini, he's got Grant, and Grant's going to open it up with the number 2 on his back. Granty slows it down here. Nice little play back to the inside. Shot on goal. That ball's going to bounce off the bucket of balls right there. And it'll get the low flag, and that will end our first chukker of play. So we'll send everybody off 3-1 after the first chukker. We'll be back for our second chukker play. This is the 2023 Sun Cup. Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. And a nice shot there of Camacho Pierres in a white jersey. Lisa Ramirez right there, holding the mallet right there from Melly. Melissa Gaines on the right and Riley Gansey on the left. Pablo Spinacci also there to the far right side with the white shirt and hat on. And I believe in the back, yeah, it looks like Darren. It's in our in-house veterinarian there. Always keeping an eye on all the four-legged athletes in the black shirt, the hat on. And all of the tents down in the far corner this year. There's a good shot of Melly. Melissa Gansey coming out here on the beautiful-looking little gray mare. Santa Rita breeding operation, Halo Polo Poli. And we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 3. If you're just joining us, it's our second chukker coming up, 2023 Sun Cup, Santa Rita, right there in the pink and white. Melissa Gansey, Riley Gansey, Mariano Uranga, and Alejandro Novilla Estrada. And Casablanca, Larry Austin, Grant Gansey, Juan Bellini, and Nick Roldan. 3-1 after the first chukker. 1 goal by Riley, 1 goal by Melissa, and another by Alejandro. And then Double G, Grant Gansey, will pick up 1 in the first chukker. And and Sun Cup. Last year's Sun Cup winners in the finals, Knockers Field, Annabelle Gunlock, Mark Gandy, Brandon Phillips, and Alejandro Vizastrada. So Alejandro looking for a back-to-back win there. Was an impressive 10-7 over Board Ape. And Ryan Shank. Man, I remember this that game pretty well because Ryan Shank, Gene Goldstein, Nick Rodan, and Juan Bellini and Pablo Spinacci, they split. Estrada was most valuable, but Ryan Shank, he actually started playing polo last year at the polo school. So if you want to see how quick you can adapt in the game of polo, but look at this, Riley on the move on the chestnut pony. Nice pickup, Riley, 2 in a row. She carries it over center field. 3 in a row, Riley on the move. 4 to get inside the 60 now. Keeping it rolling down in the coffin corner, but she has time, so she checks her shoulder, takes her time. Nice little neck shot. Keeping it moving. Well done, Rai. Takes it all the way down, works the whole field, but gets turned up and controlled by Roldan. Nick, using the sideline well, is going to find Larry. Austin will override. Scooped up by Nito. And Double G says, let's keep it moving, guys. Casablanca on the move. Larry Austin. Oh, that's a nice little pickup, Larry. Inside the 40. Look for the finish. And there you go. Casablanca working well together here in the second chunker. Turned the defense into offense. Great run by Riley Gansey to get it down in the coffin corner. And then they brought that one out with Nick finding Grant. And then Larry on the end of the pass from Roldan, from Grant, and a nice finish there. 4 teams playing this year in the 2023 Sun Cup. You have Santa Rita and Casablanca. Here is Santa Rita in the pink and white, and Casa in their darker jerseys, kind of the gray steel. And Larry's going to win that bowling. Then we have a Newport and Travieso, and that game will come up right after this. Following, we'll move the cameras and our whole crew, the CTV crew, over to Field 1. This is Field 3 at the Grand Shade Polo Club. So if you are in the area and you want to watch polo, well, come on down. We'll be playing all through the month of May. On the move, they're going to be the Ganseys going at it here. Riley going to try to get the hook on Grant. She's in a good spot here. Double G keeps it going. Good ride out there by Riley. Now she'll push Grant wide. Grant keeping it moving. And a nice attempt there. Double G will pick up goal number 2. And Grant, Riley right there. Thought she was going to get the hook there. She actually presses him there and just out of the stretched arm of Riley. Grant puts that one away. You know, this spring, we got to interview some of the players, and we interviewed Estrada, and he said spring is not as competitive as the high goal, but it's a lot of fun, and I agree with that. After coming off such a amazing World Polo League 26 polo, so you play more open and more as a team, and he says that we have fun playing, joking with each other. It makes it special. And it's a fun time. It's a great time also to bring on a lot of the young four-legged athletes that are being bred. Look at this. Nice approach by Alejandro Riley. Drive for show and putt for dough. As Riley will pick up goal number 2. It's a perfect speed and opportunity to bring on some of the four-legged athletes. As you need, just like young players learn how to play. You need to have opportunities to play the young four-legged athletes that are brought. Nice shot here, our end zone camera of Riley Gansey checking down a little chestnut. Bring your shoulders back, and a nice finish there by Riley. Riley will pick up her second goal of the day, and that'll take us to our second courtesy change of the day. And a good shot there of Field 3. After, and you can see the tents there. You have the Santa Rita tent and the Casablanca tent. And if you look over the far side there, you can see the headline there, and that's going to separate Field 3 from Field 2. And then, of course, on the far side of your screen, which would be west in southern Florida, is Field 1. That's what we'll be playing our second game today. And that game is going to be Travieso. And Travieso with Teo Kaye, Tony. Welcome back, Tony Kaye. Tony Yippee Kaye. Good seeing Tony coming off an injury, so it's nice seeing him back in the saddle. And Jason Crowder with Pablo Spinacci. They're going to go up against Newport. Gene Goldstein, Mark Ganzi, the Cobra, Sugar Erskine, Tomato Piedras. I actually saw Gene and his beautiful family, Lena, his wife, and their kids down at the World Polo League Beach Polo World Cup in Miami Beach. And they live down in Miami. Grant Ganzi on the move right here. Is going to take that one. Is going to bounce off the pony and just out of bounds. And it'll be Nito Uranga. No, it looks like he's going to pass the stick over to Alejandro Villastrada. Remember, if you want to, you want to learn how to play, the polo school is still in session. All you need to go to gcpolo.com. And you'll see our general manager's number there, Cale Newman, or Director of Operations, Juan Bellini. Look at this. So Riley's going to open up the chestnut pony. Looking for goal number 3. Riley, nice pickup here inside the 60. Look for the finish. Riley. Ooh, keeps it on the field, though, and that still might work. Nick's going to go and neck that one out. But a nice run there by Ganzi. Now it's going to be Grant. Back to the inside. Leaves it for Bellini. Juan on the give and go. Back to Grant. We're going to click down under 2.5 minutes. Nice shot here, but it's going to be picked up and taken around and controlled by Estrada. Now the one-on-one. Alejandro in the maroon helmet. Oh, nice ball right here. And I think he's probably going to have Riley, by herself. Maybe a little bit too far, though, as it'll get picked up and turned around and controlled by Nick. Nick, he's going to lay some wood to it. Put this one down the far left side. Grant Ganzi, ooh, and Nito, the nice meet there. Larry a bit off of the line. So good non-call by the mounted official here, not to foul the second man. Remember, the second man needs to be 100% on that line. Here comes Riley. Nice pickup, Riley, from the move. That's the hardest ball in pole to pick up. Riley checks the chestnut down. Oh, she'll override, but I got to tell you, that first shot, that is the toughest shot in polo when you're riding at a dead ball standstill. The ball's just standing there on the field by itself, and you're doing a good 15, 20 miles an hour. That one's going to bounce off of Riley's pony. Bellini's going to jump back on it and looking for Larry. Austin, he's going to call Larry off. Bellini's going to work it down into the corner. Looking for Larry once again, and it's going to be taken out by Estrada. Alejandro now will work it under the neck. Back to Uranga. Nice pass in here. Manito. And he'll release it down the field looking for one of the ladies. And it's going to be Riley again. Riley getting a lot of balls here in the second chucker. Riley, good pickup. Riley, she'll take it back. Over, looking for her mom. But actually did. Melly said, go with it, Riley. Well done, Riley. That ball will stay on the field. I think she will. Going to have time to turn this one back. Oh, it's still in the field. I think it is. No, just carry. Yeah, it still is on the field. So Melly now. Is Riley's going to take out Juan right in front of goal, off the post, and Riley with the finish. You still get the high flag, and the clock goes tick, tick, tick. That'll end our second checker play. Riley picking up her hat trick here in the first half on the replay here. Melissa takes it across and then takes it under off the goalpost. Riley, though, with Bellini on her hip, has no problem to put that one away, and that'll end her second checker play. So we'll go to a little commercial break, and we'll be right back here for our 2023 Sun Cup.
We're here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm where the PTF Polo ASSN Junior Tournament is being held for the first time ever at this location. And I mean, could you get a more beautiful venue? Probably not. The tournament includes players of all ages, starting with the youngest at just 2 years old and the oldest at 20 years old. So you've got all ages, all skill levels, and a whole lot of fun. Let's go check it out.
It reminds me of my days when I was in that position playing the kids tournament, and for us it meant the world. So I'm very happy to be here supporting my son and other kids as well, because I think they really enjoy this, and for them it's even more important than for us probably playing the 26 or the 22.
Well, that's a wrap on the PTF Polo ASSN Juniors Tournament at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. So much incredible talent coming up through the ranks. The future is certainly bright for the sport of polo. Now, for more information on the PTF, head to polotraining.org. And, of course, head to Chucker TV for all of our awesome content, including full game broadcasts.
Third Chucker action as we prepare here. This is our Sun Cup 2023. And we're live for the Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 3. This will be a 2-day tournament. Winners will head to the finals on Sunday. And the runners-up will play actually we have a double tournament as they'll play head-to-head here in the opening games. And then on Sunday at 10 a.m., we'll have the Just for the Fun of It tournament. And then following that at 11:15, we'll have the final of the Sun Cup and the season here for the Grand Champions Polo Club 2023. We have the Sun Cup, then we have the Santa Rita Abierto, and we have the Spring Challenge, the Eastern Challenge, the Memorial, and then the World Polo League Polo Pride, where we have a lot of fun there. Polo Pride, so that's our final. And then we prepare all those four-legged athletes, and everybody gets ready to head to beautiful Aspen, Colorado, where July, August, and September, the Aspen Valley Polo Club the doors will be open, and the polo school that is in session during the winter season, the Polo School, which is a USPA-sanctioned club and has its own beautiful, beautiful farm now that's just being finished up. And a lot of construction going on this year, building some amazing barns over there right across the street from the Santa Rita Polo Farm. If you know the Wellington area off of 50th, it used to be the now defunct Pony Express Polo Farm, but now the Polo School, and that'll move to Aspen. And actually, the Polo School in Aspen is very, very active because the Aspen Valley Polo Club is just a beautiful place to play polo in the summer, and also 2 arenas, indoor and outdoors, and then just amazing fields. Larry Austin on the move. Larry! Ooh, right out of the bowl lane. Nick Roldan's going to find Larry. Larry picks it up and just off to the right side, and we will have a knock-in. Now, remember, if you are new to the sport of polo, every time the ball does go wide of the post, remember the object of the game is to hit the ball between those posts. You must hit it between Cannot go over the top of the post being about 8 to 10 inches in diameter. So we have the goal judges back there, and this young lady has been up and down the field here in the first half, and that's Riley Gansey. Nice pickup once again. Riley is going to go into the corner with it, slow it down here, take it on the neck. He's going to stay with it, Riley. Nice thought process there. Bounced off the pony, though, and Larry now will work it down the far right side. He's going to find double G. Grant Gansey in his new helmet. Casablanca helmet. Make sure you stop it and check it out. I see the power opening up here. Nick Roldan's going to open up the Bay Pony on the give and go. And the high flag there is Gansey's going to find Nick on the give and go. And Roldan will pick up his first goal of the day. Nice little play there. As it started with Juan Bellini Sr., finds finds Grant on the far right side. Grant not wasting any time, knowing that Nicky was on the move. And Alejandro is going to fall into the rumble seat there, but a nice finish by the Casablanca team, making it 5-4 here in our third checker play. On the bowling. Remember the bowling, no contact until the ball is actually released from the umpire's hand. And you're not allowed to use your whip either until that ball is released from the umpire's hands. A few procedural plays for you. Nito, Uranga is going to put it back across the center. I like that. Change the field. Nobody in the vicinity of Estrada. And Estrada's going to let one loose here. He's got Melly. Melissa now out in front. Riley. Is Riley going to go for the pass or drop it behind? She says, no, I'll drop it behind. Melly says, go for it, Riley. You got it. And away we go. It's going to be Riley now. Looking for goal number 4. Nice stamp, Riley. Yeah. The two Gansey ladies working well there. Good communication. As Melly puts it going forward, you can see him right there. Riley was ready to go. And Melissa says, go for it. Nice string, nice stroke right there from the 40-yard line. And that'll make it 6-4. Go back to the center once again for another bowl in. You know, several of the top players, top and up-and-coming players and patrons compete during these fun and competitive spring league. And that's what it's based on. A lot of fun, a lot of good energy. As I said, Bellini's going to shoot one from the corner here. Not much goal to shoot at. You know, during the spring season, amateur polo players get a chance to play with and against some of the world's top professional players. And those players including Alejandro Navisa Estrada, Tamacho Piedes, we talked about earlier. They're there. Nito Uranga, Grant Gansey, Jason Crowder, Pablo Spinacci, who's also down there, Nick Roldan. And it's geared to improving polo skills and having fun. And that's what it's all about. As I said, especially after such an amazing, successful winter season highlighted by the 26-goal World Polo League. And just a fun way to end the season before we go into a little break and to prepare everything for our summer in Aspen. And remember, if you're looking to play polo in Aspen, well, remember you can go to gcpolo.com. And as I said, our general manager and director of operations, not just talk about the polo school, but ask them about the Polo on Demand program. And actually, Philip Mueller, who was playing in the Beach Polo World Cup, he actually was talking about that. And we got to witness and watch the Polo on Demand program work this season, and not just at the high level, not just at the 26-goal level, but actually at the 6 and 8-goal level. We had Limehouse Properties down, so a big shout out to the Limehouse crew, Liza and her father, Chip, and of course Brad came down and participated in the Polo on Demand program. Basically, it's a program, most unique polo program in the world, and I've had opportunity to work with it, be involved in it, and watch it. And it's just an amazing program. Gives the ability for anybody to show up and play. And basically, you just demand, if you just want to come in and you want to do a stick and ball session, you can do just stick and ball sessions. If you want to come and, mount yourself up and play with a full team at the highest level of polo, 26 goals in the World Polo League, you can demand that. That's why it's called Polo on Demand. And Aspen is a great place and a fun place. And the Polo on Demand program is very busy in the summer because players come from all over the world that, they want to play some polo. They want to go on a little vacation. Aspen's a beautiful place to do that. And it gives them an opportunity to play. And if you're new to the game, of course, we can teach you how to ride and get you ready for some of the leagues that we play in. But if you do play the game and you're used to playing, you come in, they'll put you on 10 to 20 different horses. You pick out which horses suit you very well, and then they'll put you with the team, and you can play it at any level that you prefer to play at. And like I said, it goes from 6 goals to 26 goals. So ask them about the Polo on Demand program. Okay, looks like we courtesy change here. First half, 6-4. And so 3:33 on the clock. So just wait for one more player to come back, and we'll get the action underway here. And then, of course, during the spring, during all the seasons, Polo on Demand is in work. So just ask them about that. It is a very special program. It's been thumbs up from everybody that I know has been involved in it and taking an opportunity. The Spring League also a great opportunity for younger players to develop and hone in their skills against their peers and more experienced players. As you'll notice, a lot of the top pros here, like Alejandro Navarro Estrada right there in the maroon helmet, one of the top players from the World Polo League. You come in and play these players like this, they'll work with you. And it works very well for sponsors also. They're looking to raise their level, pros or sponsors. Any kind of novice player also definitely is geared towards raising the level and the skills of the players and the horses. I took a bay pony here that Larry Austin's on. Big shout out to Nick Manifold, who manages Larry's string with the Los Chitos Caballos, Mariano Aguirre. And looks like we had everybody back and ready to go here. And away we go here for our third chukker. 3 minutes left in our first half of our first game today. This is the 2023 Sun Cup. Loose ball play, and Riley has had more touches on the ball this first half than anybody on the polo field, so she's been doing a spectacular job. Now, a little bit light here by Nick. Melly's going to ride that one out, a little back shot right to Alejandro. And looks like Alejandro says, all right, guys, I'm going to take it forward here. Riley's going to fall into the rumble seat. Follow Alejandro here. Alejandro works it over center. On the offside, that's right side. On the left side is the near side. Turned around quickly by Roldan, Nick. And he's got Wamblini in the rumble seat. On Automatica. Beautiful gray pony. Going to fall in behind here. And Nick's going to fire one. And boom, Nick Roldan. That ball's going to stay on the field. Look for the finish. Ooh, nice try there by Grant Gansey as Nick lays it just off to the right side. Grant had to go to the left side, go to the near side there and kind of flip that ball. But that one will go off out of bounds, and we'll line them up for another knock-in. Remember the lines on the field you can see right there? Those are the 30, 40, and 60. Those are all your penalty shots, 2, 3s, and 4s. All the goal shot penalties we talk about. The boards on the side right there, 10 to 12 inches high, and the horses may jump those boards. And so, as we always say, keep your head on a swivel. As a lot of action down in Miami this year at the beach polo. A lot of energy with the balls kind of flying off the field. So when you are at the game, be careful. You never know. Larry goes for it right there. Nito's going to drive one out looking for Melissa. Melly. Can't she come from right to left? It'll be Juan Bellini's going to get there first. Juan. Nice back shot here by Bellini. Nobody home. Taken control by Mariano. He's going to take it back about 30 yards. Regroup. Takes it back to the inside. And it'll be Nito. Nito changing that horse from the right lead to the left lead cleanly. Little bit of a mishit. Nicky now. Looked like he was going to hit the big back shot, but he turns it, takes it back to the side. He's got Larry now. Larry. L.A. Oh, 2 players override. Nito's going to pick it up on the near side. Grant Ganzi's going to come back. Open back shot, looking for Estrada. Nick's going to move it, and that's all he needed to do. Grant's goal, that's a pretty play right there. Grant looks like Nick to Grant, Grant to Nick, and then the high flag. Good ball movement by Casablanca here, and that'll end our third chucker and our first half. But that's just great polo right there, using each other perfectly. As I said, Grant to Nick, Nick to Grant, and then the finish. We'll get our halftime stats here. And here you go. 5-6-5, very close match. And, interesting here that Casablanca with 3 more shots on goal. But there you go. There's the knock-ins. Those are the misses. 5 knock-ins to 1. So good shooting here by Santa Rita, as they only had the Casablanca team only knocked it 1 time. Throw-ins, though, very good job here by the Casablanca team, winning 50% more. So good, a lot of possessions there. Fouls committed, only 1. Very clean first half, and you can see no goal shot penalties. So well done by both teams. And those are our halftime stats here on CTV Sports. We are going to go to a little halftime break, and we'll be back for our second half of our first game of the 2023 Sun Cup.
We're here at Santa Rita Polo Farm cooking an Argentine-inspired fire meal for the Ganzi family. We have a 4-course meal tonight, and everybody will be tasting the food that we cook on the fire. We're here in Wellington at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. It's a beautiful place that we've come for several years. We love cooking here. The combination of our fire cooking with the table set next to the barn and to the horses just creates a beautiful atmosphere, and we love coming here and creating experiences every year. I think anybody that is new to these events is going to be very shocked right when they walk in, not only because of the grill.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. We got everybody back on the field ready to go, and we have Santa Rita. If you're just joining us here for the second half, Melissa Ganzi, Riley Ganzi, Mariano Uranga, Nito, and Alejandro Domínguez Estrada. And at the moment, 6-5, so one goal by Melissa, 4 goals by Riley Ganzi. Well done, Riley. Pulling the team, doing a spectacular job at the front. 1 by Alejandro and Nito, working well with Estrada. They're in the pink and white. Casablanca. And 5 goals here in the first half. And Larry Austin, L.A., playing in number 1. Grant Ganzi playing in number 2. Nick Roldan wearing the 3. Juan Bellini wearing the number 4. And 6-5, a very close match. Remember, basically winner goes right to the finals. 4 teams playing this year in the 2023 Sun Cup. I'm Dale Schwetz here with CTV Sports. Remember, go check out our CTV Sports app, our new app that's out, and very excited about the app. So make sure you go and check that out. So you have CTV Sports in your pocket. This young lady's been very busy and getting a lot of work done, Riley Ganzi, and away she goes. She has been pulling the team perfectly, doing what a number 1 or number 2 should do. Her mom's playing 1, actually. They've been mixing it up well on the give and goes, the Ganzi girls, and picked up here and controlled by I like it. Go on with it, Riley. Good defense right there. Putting the pressure on Nick Roldan now. That's going to give her team time to line up and get organized behind her. And that's what a number 1 or number 2 should do. Larry Austin, Larry's got 1 goal in the first half. Now Nito. Good passing, and Mariano and Alejandro have been doing a spectacular job. Look at right back to Nito, working with each other, and that's the way you do it. Cover the space, moving the ball, and the number 3 and number 4 have been doing a great job, and then you add in the 2 Ganzi ladies who have been pulling the team, so Santa Rita working very well in the first half, 6 goals, so good scoring. And actually less shots on goal by the Santa Rita team. So the great odds, good shooting. So Casablanca getting the opportunities, but knocking in 5-1. So they see if they can dial it in a little tighter, though. Still a very close match on 1 goal. This is, of course, the Sun Cup and our first tournament, as we're going to play through May. Santa Rita Abierto, Spring Challenge, the Eastern Challenge, the Memorial, and the World Polo Pride. As it looks like Grant Ganzi's going to try to take that one down, and that ball goes just wide. In the spring season, the GC PC Spring League features, medium goal practice games at least once a week, and that's a big part of it also, adding the practices in. Because it is a month to raise your level, build your whatever you need, be it from penalty shots to running the goal at full speed. Looks like we got a timeout here, so make sure everybody's okay. 4:02 might be using the courtesy change here. And so Grant Ganzi going from horse to horse. Also have stick and ball sessions available during the week. Teams get 2 medium goal tournament games every weekend, and that's usually Friday, Sunday. And, of course, ambulance and umpires for all tournament games. Complete turnkey tournament polo with some of the polo top professionals in the world. Playing polo on some of Wellington's, of course, most prestigious and well-manicured fields here, especially after a long winter season. Club-sponsored social events weekly, every weekend for all players, and excellent trophies for all teams every weekend. So it's a lot of fun this spring season. Or fall and spring, very similar setups, as he said, and also opportunity to bring on some of the top young horses in the world. The, spring season's also live streamed worldwide on Wellington-based Trucker TV, CTV Sports. And so we have a little break in the action here. So remember, tell a friend about CTV Sports. That's all we ask. And spread the love. Good shot of France Panacci in the background there. One of the top young players playing here. What a season he had. On an A-rated right now, but on his way up. All right, here we go. 4:19 left here in the four chucker, 6-5, knocking coming. Estrada, Alejandro will do the honors. Gaston Dorniak in the saddle today. Steve Lane, our second man in the stands, working with the iPad. And also remember, we have the ability to bring every call back to the CTV studios where we can replay and bring it back. Riley Gansey on the move one more time. We're going to get it coast to coast here. If that ball stays on the field, Riley, it's still on the line. That ball's still in play if it's on the line. If it is on the line, we'll see. But must have just been out. You remember the rule in the game of polo, the ball must be 100% out. You must be able to see grass in between the ball and the line and a goal being scored. As if it's 90% out, it's not out. So right here, Riley, good D on Grant Gansey. Leave this one for Nick. Now, Nick's going to lay one down, and when I say lay one down, about 120 in the air. Larry, L.A. on the move. Larry Austin. Good pickup, Larry. Going to take it across the center. That's a perfect approach shot. Now look for the finish. Yeah, Larry, there you go. And when you hit those perfect approach shots, it always makes it easier for the finish. Look at this play by Nicky, though. Nick laid that easy 130, baby. This is a great approach shot, though. Right in the middle, Larry. And an easy finish right there. See Larry keep his shoulders down. Keep his shoulders down. Your head will follow. Good slow-mo for you here just to see exactly. And then this, the easy touch. Throw your arm through the goal. The ball will go wherever your arm ends up. Trust me. Going out and hit 100 balls. You'll see. Bellini said, let's open it up. Juan Bellini. The two number fours, Bellini back to the center here. Nobody home. Alejandro will turn it back up and bring it forward now. Estrada just out of the reach of Bellini on the knocking Melly. Her first opportunity here in the second half. Good pickup, Mel. Now Melly on the bay pony. Nice and easy. Look at this horse. Unbelievable. Carries his head just perfect. Melissa now. Once, twice. Oh, Melly, that ball's got eyes all day long. And Melissa. And that's something Melissa has done all season now. And I like how she's added it to her game. Shooting the ball from like 50 to 60 yards, like right there. Not carrying it all the way in. Not giving the defense an opportunity to come up and make a hook. Good shot of Melly right here from our end zone cam on the next shot. And that ball is going to go perfectly. A good 53 yards. Bring it back to the center. Keep that one goal lead. 7-6 now. And it'll be Estrada. Alejandro with a minute left here in our four chucker. Riley's going to fall into the rumble seat. Now, Alejandro pulling the trigger, showing you he can hit the deep ball. That ball stay on the field. Yes, it will, as he gets turned around by Grant. Grant, he got Larry by himself. Austin. Good pickup. Oh, just skipped over the mound a little bit now, and then underneath, though. Uranga's going to carry it on. Grant will apply the pressure. Slow it down here a little bit, back to the inside. Work for the space. Nito, well done. But that ball's going to be mishit to the right side. Melissa's going to have to work to get over to it. Now Melly, what will she do with it? She looks like she's going to take it forward and control. Good ball control. Now the little putter. You'll go by one player, two players, and she'll pick up her third of the day. And Melissa's second here in the fourth. And a good spin around there and control play. Not much that Grant can do here, keeping it to the near post there. And that'll end our four chucker play. So we'll send everybody off for some fresh four-legged athletes, and we'll be back for our fifth chucker on CTV Sports.
Foot golf is a kind of life, and also it's a combination about golf and football.
So I got into sport through social media. Someone approached me on Twitter and said, "Have you tried it?" I'd never heard of it at that point. So I went to my local course and tried it and just completely fell in love with the game.
This is not as easy as it looks on your body. It's a lot of kicking. We don't normally kick this many hard kicks in soccer.
For me, this and the U.S. Open are the two top U.S. tournaments. It's something we all look forward to every single year.
Great fun, and I think everyone will enjoy it when they try it. You can't not have fun.
When you set goals at the start of the season and you're able to achieve them at the end of the year, I think I can speak for everyone and say when we set goals and we make the sacrifices that we make, which a lot of people don't see, and then it all comes to fruition, it's a good feeling.
I literally live, breathe foot golf.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Grand Champions Polo Club, nation's largest polo club, celebrating its 16th anniversary. Congratulations to them. We're in our fifth chucker play here. And the Santa Rita Polo Farm, one of the largest, most unique, private, 102-acre polo facilities in Wellington, Florida. 212 stalls at the Wellington Polo Farm. 9 self-contained barns. Beautiful barns. You drive semis down the center of them. They are amazing, not much to tell you. 2 tracks, 5 climate-controlled tack rooms, vet rooms, quarters, staff quarters, and guest houses on the Santa Rita Polo Farm. Good shot of Riley Ganser in the back, switching off to her horse. And 4 polo fields. They have the Buenos Aires field, the Aspen field, the Penn field, and the Santa Rita field, and the Polo School Women's Weekly League they play, and of course the 26th World Polo League tournaments, both at the Grand Champions Polo Club and the Santa Rita. Good shot of Roki right there in the World Polo League purple jacket, and the Grant Gandy's old style helmet there with the American flag on the back. He's Grant Manger. There's Bally with the cowboy hat on there. He's Nick Rodan's main trainer, barn manager. Sugar Erskine with the white helmet on there, preparing for our second game. And that little dude right there, of course, is Franz Panacci helping out as Sugar will be playing for the Newport team. This 2023 Sun Cup. He's going to play with Gene Goldstein, Marganzi, Camacho Perez. So you have 2 6-goalers, and then 2 1-goalers with or A-rated player, Gene and Mark on a 1. They'll come in at 13 goals. This is also played on the Open this Sun Cup, so no handicaps in play here for the 2023 Sun Cup. And everybody coming back here for the Fit Chucker. Good shot of Nick right there. Roldan, number 3. Wamblini, number 4. Larry Austin, LA, number 1. Mariano Uranga right there, playing in number 3. During the winter pole season, the Grand Champions Pole Club, as I said, the nation's largest, most innovative USPA-sanctioned polo club. It's nestled right here in the world's winter equestrian capital. We host tournaments, everything 6, 8, 12, 20, 26 goals, you name it, you got it. World Polo, you've got the WCT finals and the Polo School, Women's Weekly Polos. I said you can watch all of that and participate in everything if you want to do that during the season. So next year, if you're looking to play polo during the winter season, find yourself a home here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Grand Champions Polo Club caters to men and women and youth polo players at all levels. As I said, you can learn how to play if you're not used to the game of polo and you want to learn how to play. Actually, we took on 3 PTF tournaments this year, Polo Training Foundation. Melissa Ganzi, she's director there. She loves that part, bringing on the youth. And we love being a part of that with the CTV Sports here. And I talk a lot about playing as a kid myself, now 57. And back in the day when I played, we used to sit on the sideline and just hope to be able to play every so often. But now they have the PTF tournaments. And Larry Austin coming out of the bowling. And a great goal there by L.A. as he gets out in front. Look at this play. This is how you get out in front. Riley pressing him here. Nice approach shot again. Larry doing a great job today on his approach shots, making it easy for the finish. Talk about the PTF tournaments with the young professional young players that are playing today. Between 60 to 100 players showing up to play one tournament one day. So that's amazing what the PTF, the Polo Training Foundation, has done. If you have a young player that would like to play, check into that. They usually have 4 or 5 tournaments a year. Jennifer McLeavy doing an amazing job. And you can go back to CTV Sports and catch all the action on that if you're interested in that, as that works with all the youth. And then that takes us into our interscholastic polo, which is high school level, which has grown in leaps and bounds. I myself had the opportunity to participate in that, playing at Culver Military Academy. So that's amazing also, programs around the nation, so many different high schools that are involved in it now. And then you go to the intercollegiate level, which is all colleges, and what they've done there. And then you end up being out on the grass right here, as they are doing here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Round and round they go, Alejandro, no whistle on the play, as they're going to work this ball down as we click down to 5 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock here in our Fit Chucker. Nick, he's got time. Uh-oh, Roldan. Melly says, thank you, sir. Now Melissa, checking the center of the field, looking for somebody. There goes Uranga. Oh, good give and go. Mal to Nito. Nito with the drag. Checks the gray pony down. And the finish. And there you go. That'll be our first goal of the Fit Chucker. Keeping that a 2-goal lead. Oh, I'm actually our second goal, sorry, is Larry. Picked up on early, too. So there you go. And Nito picks up his First of the day. It'll make 9-7 as we come back to the center on Gaston Dorniak and Grant Gansey now. Grant with Nito on his thing. Well done, Larry. Gets a piece of this one to move it forward. Now Larry. Oh, well done. That's a great hook by Riley Gansey. And Grant, though, is going to work it to the right side and then just fire the next shot. And it looks like they're going to say no, just wide. So no goal on the play. So they'll bring that one back for a bowl-in. For a knock-in, I apologize. And here comes Santa Rita. Riley. Woo, Riley didn't like this little chest-up pony. Good-looking little pony right here that Riley Gansey's on. Switching from his right lead to the left. Now back from the left to the right. Shalova ride, though, but still doing a great job pulling the team. Now Grant's going to get an opportunity to go forward with it, double G. Alejandro now, looks like the level is picked up here a little bit, the pace. Well done, Riley. Taking her time. Good job, Riley, turning that ball in, giving Nito an opportunity to fall into the rumble seat. Now they come together. And on the corner, and you get a whistle on the play. So right away, violation will be the call. As you see right here, Nito, that ball coming across right here. And then Grant just in front on the angle. Need to get a little bit more to the right there. And then he been all right. And that'll take us to our courtesy change here in the fifth. So 9-7, 3:06 on the clock. All right, so it looks like they'll adjust that. 3:10. And looks like Lisa and looks like Big E over in the corner over there. Eric, good group. Got a great group on the sideline here. Looks like Fran's helping out Grant with his mallets today, as I said, in the shorts right there. And his father right there, Pablo, who will be playing for the Travieso team. Good to see the Calle boys back together. Teo Calle, Papa Calle, and Tony Calle, his son. And Teo playing with the Travieso team this year in the World Polo League. And just getting edged out, man. So many games. Teo actually played very well, and his team, they just got edged out of every game by a goal here, a goal there. But most of the games this season in the World Polo League were very, very close games. It was that competitive of a tournament. All right, so you're going to drop this ball at the center. And looks like Alejandro looking for a tee. So remember the polo schools I told you is, if you want to learn how to play, they're located at the former Pony Express facility, which is actually right across the street from Santa Rita Polo Farm. And we would like to give love to Bob Daniels and his sons, all carrying on traditional polo. Bob has passed, a good friend of CTV Sports. Whoa, I like this. So Grant Gansey coming from nowhere. What a steal right there. But now it's going to be Alejandro to get it back. Grant still makes the hook. Uranga's going to jump into the rumble seat, keep it moving. But Grant Gansey causing a commotion in the center of the field. Great defense here by Grant Gansey. Gets the steal and then just did not have time to get back around. We'll see what kind of offensive attack Casablanca can put together here. Bellini, Juan Bellini Sr. right there. We'll take it forward. Juan, outlet pass, going to find Grant by himself. Nick will fall into the rumble seat, now down the left side. Looking for Larry. Riley, good defense. Riley's been all over the place. Offense, defense, doing it all. Turned inside here by Uranga. Little pump fake. He's got Alejandro in the rumble seat. He's going to leave it for him. Now the give and go, and that's going to work out perfectly. Oh, he gets it out of the reach of. Now Uranga on the move, Nito. There's a shot on goal. That's the pro deep neck shot coming. Oh, off the post. The Masters shot still in play. 1:25 on the clock. It's going to give time here for Bellini. Juan's going to have an opportunity. He finds L.A. Austin. He's got Grant going forward here. Grant says, go with it, Larry. Larry now, good stroke here as he goes by Uranga on the move, looking for a coast-to-coast run. He'll override. Backed up cleanly by Nito, and here comes Santa Rita. Riley, she'll get a piece of it. Loose ball, neutral play, nobody there. Now Alejandro's going to drop the hammer here. Grant's going to come in hot. Grant trying to catch up. Now he'll slam on the brakes. Riley, takes a swing at it right there. She'll leave it for Melly, though. Melissa, she's going to work it from over to the left side. 28 seconds on the clock. Right? Melissa once, Melissa twice, Melissa 3 times, my lady. Yeah, and she'll pick it up there. And that will end it. But I like the approach is all the Gansies are coming in there for Grant. Had to deal with his mom and his sister. And well done as Alejandro was just there as the protector. And there you go. And another good replay here, slow-mo replay, Melissa. On the finish, never lifts her head one time, and there you go. So 10-7 as we go into our sixth chukker. Stay with us. We'll be right back for our sixth and final chukker of the 2023 season.
This is a championship meet. All the best jockeys in the world are here, and I'm excited to ride against them.
We back.
And you get to watch some really incredible, talented athletes out there.
To us, it's a place to be in the winter.
I love Gulfstream Park because of the racing.
The palm trees, the beach is right here. The horse racing is some of the best in the country.
A lot of good horses come out of here. If you want to go to the next level, Gulfstream Park was the place to come.
I remember the first time I came to Gulfstream, it was like this big fairy tale place. All the history. And all these great horses, trainers, jockeys. It was everything that I ever dreamed of.
We were excited to start. The field was amazing. We knew that it was a really tough team that we had against. Mark always puts a really strong team in the field, and it was Gilberto's first game, tournament, and everything. So happy that he did good. I used to play a lot with Pablo when I was younger. We were cousins and we played a lot of kids tournament together until we played the Open together. Then a few years we play against each other, and now we had the opportunity to play back again, and it feels really good. I have a lot of connection, and with Alejandro I played last year here with Melissa. He's a great defender, a great back. He plays really simple. He understands the game really good, so he makes things simple. And Gilberto, I think he had a really good game. Yeah, I think yes. Well, this is a single elimination tournament, so winning today was keeping one foot in the tournament. So it was really nice now that we have another game in the weekend to keep playing, and yes, a lot of fun.
All right, here we go. Our final chukker of our first game of the Sun Cup. 14-goal tournament here. Playing on the flat on the open, so no handicaps on each team. Two 14-goal teams, two 13-goal teams battling out here this year. as this is our first of two. Remember, we're going to flip over to field one after this game. So we'll take a 20-minute, about 20 minutes. As quick as we can get our camera crews over to the field one. This is right there at the Grand Shade Polo Club. If you are in the area, well, come on down. As, of course, the gates are open. On the back side there, you can see the Santa Rita team on the right side as you have Melissa Ganzi wearing the 1, Riley Ganzi wearing the 2, Mariano Uranga wearing the 3, and Alejandro Numistrada wearing the, wearing the number 4. Larry Austin, L.A. 3 goals on the day, Larry, playing the number 1 for Casablanca. And Double G, Grant Ganzi, wearing the number 2, the ambassador, Casablanca. And our Nick Roldan, wearing the number 3. And BB, Bad Boy Bellini. Got a new nickname for Bellini. We love you, Nick. We love you, boy. As Juan Bellini Sr. wearing the number 4 today. So tough one here. 3-goal difference, Santa Rita. See if they can hold on to the lead as the ladies have been pulling the team, as you can say, for the Santa Rita team. Between Melissa and Riley, 4 for Melissa and 4 for Riley. So 8 of the 10 goals for the ladies. Actually, doing a great job. And so let's see if we can keep it going here. Into the corner we go. This is our 6th and final chucker. Grant going to try to work it across the center. Good D right here as here comes Uranga. And Alejandro Mariano doing a good job today working the backside of the field. The Ganzi ladies doing a great job pulling the team. That's how they've been working. They've been working the rotation in the back. 2 ladies are in the front, and then Alejandro Mariano in the back. Casablanca maybe on the opposite, keep Larry in front. They get a three-player rotation behind Larry. Oh, looks like that one might go just wide, and we will get a penalty 6. So good sportsmanship there by Alejandro. Put his mallet up, saying that ball's out of bounds. And remember the penalty 6, of course, like a safety. Defending team hits it over their own end line like in soccer. Well, they don't give a corner. They call it a corner in Argentina, but it actually is brought out to the 60. No further than 40 yards from the center based on the 1 approach, 1 hit at the ball. All penalty shots. And Grant Ganzi will get his first opportunity here, Double G. And that ball's going to get knocked down and taken out now by Alejandro. I think he got knocked down by somebody else. So before that, as Estrada picked it up afterwards. And here we go. We've seen this all day, Riley. This pretty pony right here that Riley's running. I love that. Puts her ears up, ready to rock and roll. Riley can pick up. Ooh, she overrides, but nice attempt. Turned around now by Bellini. Looking for Grant Ganzi. Going to sneak underneath the hook of Riley now, and it'll be Juan. Juan keeping it moving now, back to the inside from right to left. He'll override, and now it'll be Estrada. Alejandro has time. Turns it back to the inside. A little bit of a lob wedge, looking for Melly. Melly on the bald face. Chestnut here. Taking it forward. Good pickup here. She'll keep it moving over to 60. Left in there, and it'll be Nick. Nick checks his shoulder one time. Didn't have anybody for the tail. Opens it up to Grant. And Grant will get a piece of it, but he gets turned around and taken forward now by Estrada. Alejandro. Little bit of a worm burner. Loose ball play. Melly will override. Left in there for Alejandro. And Riley with the finish right there. She's going to sneak that one by Grant. And Riley picking up goal number 5. Make it 11-7. Once again, everybody working well here. Melissa was up in front. And then Riley just falls in the rumble seat right there. And Grant could do nothing, really. Actually, on the far side, right here, you'll see. Saw Nick. Yeah, 1 meeting 2 if Nick makes a play, so they got to go with it. And Riley gets the finish. So back to the center we will go on Dorniak. And it will be double G. So Grant, trying to keep it moving here. He's going to open this one up. Front of Mariano. Nice approach into the center. Look for the finish. Ooh, gets a piece of it. Turned around by number 3. He'll control. Slowing it down a bit here, Mariano. Looking for a pink jersey. Picked back up by Nick Roldan. Taking his time here on the Bay Pony. He's going to fire one from about 70 yards out. Yeah, to get the high flag. So Nick picking up goal number 3. And I like this. Nobody around him here, but he just had a clean shot, so you might as well go for it. And watch this. You're going to get a great end zone shot here. Watch Roldan. Boom. What a shot. And right inside. Nice attempt there by Uranga. Mariano almost getting that ball out of the air. Grant Gansey will come in and do his final kersey change with his crew. They do a great job. And a big shout out to all of our trainers, all the grooms, everyone around the world. And once again, you got to win off the field to win on. So big love to everybody involved in taking care of those 4-legged athletes, preparing them for each game, transporting them around the nation, keeping them safe wherever they may be. And huge part of the game of polo. And everybody on the field there, they know it. And big part. The pit crew, as you could call it. You need to have a good pit crew if you want to win on the polo field. All right, here we go. 11-8. Final courtesy change, 3:24 left. Casablanca needs control. They want possession here. They need an opportunity, as this is perfect timing for them. If they can get a goal within a minute here, they're going to be on the move. Grant Gansey's going to fire one from 100 yards out. Going to get inside the 60. Nobody there but Alejandro. He'll look at it, clean it up, take it out. He's going to find Uranga, and they have done a great job passing the ball. Number 3 and number 4 today. Back and forth, stolen away by Estrada. Alejandro's going to meet that ball. Now he's got Riley. Why not? Riley's been doing a good job pulling the team. Melly says, go on with it, girl. There she goes, Riley, by herself. I love this little pony. Man, she's mounted very well. Wow, nice pickup here by Riley. That's a nice stroke. Right inside the 40. Look for the finish, Riley. Oh, off the post. Just bad luck there, but a nice attempt. And more importantly, the clock goes tick, 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 and that's going to take a lot of time off the clock as Riley took that ball all the way down. The true coast-to-coast run here by Santa Rita. And now Larry will go the other way with it. L.A. on the move, on the big Bay Pony. He gets a piece of it. But look like Granty trying to move it down. Turned around by Estrada now, and they'll click down under 2 minutes. Back down the center, looking for Melissa Melly. Her first touch as she here after the courtesy change. She'll pick it up over the 60. Shot on her goal by Melissa. She's already scored one from a good 50 yards out. And that one's going to trickle just to the outside. But once again, using the clock well. keeping the pressure on Casa. Now it's going to be Bellini. They're going to open this one up, and that's what they need to do here. Grant's going to get out in front. Riley's going to put the pressure on him, though. Riley, well done. That's all you need to do. Keep the pressure on him. Doing a good job. Now the pass out for Larry. Austin by himself. Riley's going to come up, as she's been everywhere today. Forward, backwards. There's the approach shot now. Riley's going to come over. Grant with the next shot. Riley's going to have an opportunity to leave it for Estrada. And Alejandro will clean it up. So, once again, Santa Rita keeping it moving. They're going to click down under a minute now. Estrada with Riley in the rumble seat. Big ball. Here comes your 30-second warning horn. Melly's going to get one more run. Melissa, there's the first pickup. Nice pickup. Is that ball's going to go inside the 60. Now the shot on goal. This is what Melly's been doing. And now the high flag. And Melissa will pick up her 5th of the day. So spectacular job here by the ladies. One by Melissa and Riley in the first. And then Riley with 2 in the second. 1 in the third, and 1 in the sixth. Melissa with 2 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and 1 in the sixth. And then Mariano picking up 1 in the fifth, and Alejandro picking up 1 in the first. So that'll go ahead and end our first game of the 2023 Sun Cup. And here are our final stats of the day, 12-8. Final score right there. And you go through it, 17 shots to 15. Wow, you have more shots after the second half. So well done by Santa Rita. Knock-ins, and with high percentages also, because only 5 knock-ins by Casa and 7 by Santa Rita. Throw-ins, though, look at that. Casablanca, very strong on the bowlings. Again, keeping it up over 50% more. And then the fouls committed, both teams very clean, 2 and 1. Not many goal shot penalties, so that'll be our final scores right there. So we'll go ahead and send everybody off. Congratulations to Santa Rita, as they will be playing in the finals on Sunday. Casablanca will play in just for the fun of it. And we'll see you in about 20 minutes here, as we'll have our second game, Newport against Travieso. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. I say thank you for making us leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.